Hi guys, and welcome to my first Project Pan 2017 update for the year. If you have missed the intro, I will go ahead and leave a link for you down in the description box. You can go ahead and check out where I started with all of these projects. I am updating this project quarterly, so since it's the beginning of April, we are going to be doing our first update. So let me start with the item that I finished, which kind of a gimme project, but I had this Tarte Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation in Fair Light Neutral. Let me see, the right name is the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. So I have had this for forever, and it just had like the littlest, tiniest dregs of product left. And so you guys can see that little black line was where it was last time. Like I said, very, very tiny bit left. So I just really needed this to push me, to get me to finally finish this product up. So I have all my products that I can measure marked on this little sheet. So we're gonna go ahead and start with lip products. The first one I wanted to talk about is this little sample of Givenchy, and this is one of their Le Rouge lipsticks. It's in the shade 202, which is a really, really nice coral color. As you can see, there's just the tiniest little nub left, just tiny. So you can see the top line is where it was in January, and that little bottom line is where I am right here at the bottom of April. I almost got this finished, but definitely I will be able to finish this lipstick out before the next update. The next lipstick I have been working on is from Red Apple Lipstick, and this is in my Holy Grail color, Audrey. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. This is the color that if I could only wear one color of lipstick for the rest of my life, this would be it. 110% Audrey. It's my perfect nudie pink color. It feels amazing on my lips. I just love it. So you can see that dark line is where I started, and I'm right about here. I didn't really focus on this lipstick too much, so there's not a ton of progress. Like I said, this is my absolutely favorite Holy Grail color. I will always, always, always want to have one of these in my collection. The other one I'm panning from Red Apple Lipstick is the color Sunkissed. It's a little bit older, so that's again why I'm trying to pan this, and it's also this crazy bright orange. I did go through a phase where I had orange lipstick, and I found a great way to wear it. It looks really nice in the summer when you're a little bit more bronzy, and I enjoy wearing it when I'm wearing a print with a little hint of orange. I don't like it as much if I'm wearing like an orange top or an orange skirt, but if it's a print with a little bit of orange, that works really great. Unfortunately, don't really wear orange a lot anymore, so I'm using this basically as a lip balm in the evenings, because the Red Apple lipsticks are so hydrating. So I haven't done super great job of wearing it. I forget a lot because I'm not used to wearing lip balm at night, but you can see there is a little bit of progress on there. And again, I'm not super worried about finishing this before the end of the year. And the last lip product that I have been working on is this Lippie Lingerie by Tarte. That I got on Black Friday. I've never tried a lip product from Tarte before, so this was a fun one to try. I did not mark this on the first update because the very first time I used this, I put it in my purse to take it with me, and the whole product like popped off and fell out into my purse. Now I was able to save it and reattach it onto the packaging, but I was really nervous with such a large amount of product left that it would be very easy for that to break off again. So I didn't mark it in January, but I have a much smaller amount of product left, and I have marked it now. So you guys can see that is how much product that I have left. And if I scroll it all the way down, maybe you guys can see inside, and that'll kind of give you an idea of how much product I've used. It had the little kind of crayon looking pointy part on the top, and so I've used a good bit of this color. It is more of a fall color, for me fall winter, so I don't know how much progress I'm going to have here in the next quarter, being that it's spring, but I will probably wear this at least a couple of times. The formula is okay. It is matte, and I'm finding I really do not like matte lipsticks. I really enjoy very hydrating lipsticks like the Red Apple lipsticks. So again, this is one that kind of dries out my lips a little bit, and I notice, you know, if I wear it a couple days in a row, my lips start to get dry and flaky. Next, I've been working on 2 eyeliners from Urban Decay. These are their 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencils. And I used to be 110% against pencil eyeliners because I hated drawing them on my eyelids. I felt like I really had to push really hard and it would poke my eyeball, and it was just uncomfortable. I really enjoy the formula of these. They are very soft. They glide right on. I don't feel like I have to tug or poke at all. So I have been enjoying wearing these. You can see Demolition is right about there, that little line. So I've made a little bit of progress on this pencil. And then this one is 0, the black one. Again, a little bit of progress. I've seen some people just totally like blow through eyeliner pencils, and I'm not sure how they do it. Do they sharpen it like every time they use it and waste a bunch of product? I mean, I'm just using it on the upper lash line. I don't use it in the waterline or the tight line because I have very sensitive eyes, and anything in the waterline or the tight line just really bothers me, and it's totally not worth it to have my eyes itchy and watery all day. Okay, on to some more products. I am working on a face powder. So this face powder right here, which is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless powder. Let me go ahead and show you my progress. On the back, I marked it. I had a really hard time getting the powder to like lay flat and even and parallel to where I marked it last time, so I'm not going to try and shake it down for you. You just have to take my word for it. I have made a little bit of progress. Next, I've been working on this Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Just to try and got some more of eyeshadow primers out of my collection. Before this, I had the Urban Decay primer potion, and so far I like that one better. This one's a little bit more runny, oily. I haven't enjoyed it as much, but it still does the job. So last time I was pretty close to the top. Actually, I didn't even mark it. I did have an air bubble in there, so I'm sure it was a little bit lower, but this is where I am right now. I was able to get most of that air bubble out, and if you see, that is where the product bends, so I'm making some progress on this. Obviously, the packaging gets a little bit thicker down towards the bottom. It gets much fatter, so I still have quite a bit of product to go. Next, I've been working on this IT Cosmetics Tightline Mascara. This is the little travel size. I've always had a lot of problems with mascara, and this is one that actually doesn't bother my eyes. I wanted to see if I could actually finish a mascara within the allotted amount of time that you're supposed to have a mascara opened. So right now, this mascara is at 5 months. It is starting to kind of dry out a little bit. It's getting a little bit more difficult to get product out, which makes me excited because I'm getting close to actually finishing this, and I may be able to finish it before the 6-month mark, which is kind of the long end of the time period that you're supposed to have a mascara open. So that makes me super excited. I do have quite a few other mascaras in my collection. I just seem to accumulate them. They come with everything. And the last product that I've been working on is one that is in my Z palette here, and it is this Tart Blush in Dollface, and I'm just trying to hit pan. I don't know if you guys would be able to tell, but there is a pretty significant dip on this blush. And so I'm just trying to hit pan. I have only recently started really using this blush a lot, so there's not a whole lot of progress from last month. It did have a little bit of hard pan on top that I had to scrape off. Again, this is another one that's kind of old. I'm just trying to get some use out of it before it just deteriorates too much to be a really effective product. So I'm still working to hit pan on that. So that is it for my project pan update, but I did want to show you guys, I did a little declutter, and I wanted to show you guys some of the things I'm getting rid of, and I thought this would be a great place to throw it in because it's not really enough to do a whole huge video, but I am still trying to decrease the size of my makeup collection. So part of that is panning, part of that is decluttering things that don't work. The first thing that's going is this Urban Decay 24/7 Waterline Eye Pencil. I got this free with an Urban Decay order. I thought they would send me like a little tiny like tester to try it out, but they sent me the whole like a full-size $20 eyeliner. So way to go, Urban Decay. That was impressive. I didn't even really spend that much money. I spent like maybe $80. So it's a white pencil. You know, it's just a little cream colored. It works fine in the waterline, but like I said, I have really sensitive eyes, and just I've noticed that anything in the waterline really bothers me. I can't pull it all the way out to the corner of my eye. Anything in the corner of my eye just sets me watering immediately. So then I kind of had waterline like stopped, and it looked a little bit weird. And I would also get these little like bumps on my waterline, and I have to stop wearing it for a couple of days, and I'm like, why am I trying to use up a free product that is bothering me? That I really don't even care if I have anything in my waterline. So that is going. I have this little mascara from Tarte. It is their Gifted mascara, Amazonian Clay Smart mascara. I don't know what's in this, but I put it on and it made my eyes really itchy, and it bothered me the whole day, and then I started rubbing them, and then my eyelashes were coming out, and then I got some little flecks in my eyeball, and it was just waterworks everywhere. So this is gone, not good for my sensitive eyes. I'm also decluttering this Urban Decay Razor Sharp eyeliner, and this is in the color Push. It's this really pretty dark blue color. This product is actually like very interesting. So it's a little bit, it's very watery when you apply it, and sometimes it can be a little bit sheer. Like you see, it doesn't look like super pigmented. Let me spin it to dry. But once it dries, it forms like this rubbery like layer. So it's a very weird eyeliner, and you can just peel the whole thing off. Like it's bizarre. It's like you put like latex or something on there. So, I mean, it is supposed to be a long wear, and it is very, very long wearing. Unfortunately, this is just not a color that I wear too much, this dark blue, and I always end up getting it all in my eyelashes, and then I have this silicone-y, latexy stuff attached to my eyelashes, so it's a big clump, and then when I try to take it off, it usually pulls out a couple of my eyelashes, and it's just not worth it. So I am throwing this out because it's just not worth it. Next, I have an Ulta Beauty brow tint. I got a free gift with purchase when I purchased my Z palette, because they happened to run a promotion at that time. And so I got a bunch of Ulta brand products to try out, and so I'm kind of like, if I don't like it, it's going because it was free. So this is their brow tint in medium. Fortunately, it is much too warm, much too light for my eyebrows. Like I said, my eyebrows are like black. And I also didn't like that really like glued down feeling on my eyebrows. It's just, I don't think I'm a liquid brow product person. The next thing I'm getting rid of is this Ulta Beauty Matte Lipstick in the color Petal. It's a really, really pretty color. But like I said, I'm finding I really cannot handle matte formulas at all. I put this on and I just had to immediately take it off because it felt really just dry and like, ooh. So definitely not a formula for me, although I really do love the color, and I think this is a great color to put in one of those little free gift with purchases because it's a great color, flattering for a lot of people. I'm also going to be parting with this NARS Cruella. This was a birthday gift from Sephora a while back, so I've used a little tiny bit. I don't wear red lipstick a whole lot, so this is not something I think I would ever finish before I would have to pitch it out. And I've been really trying to clean up my makeup collection and get rid of things that have icky ingredients, and NARS parabens in here. And a whole host of other yucky things. The last thing I am decluttering is one of my eyeshadows from my Z palette. So I got the 3 Tart blushes up here, and this is my Tarte Golden Days Sultry Night palette. I'm going to be decluttering this gold shadow. I have never been able to figure out how to use this. I'm not a huge gold shadow person. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but it has like huge, like it's very flaky. And it just, I don't know, I don't like it. It's got like these big like flakes. I have other gold eyeshadows that I like a lot better, and I really don't wear gold eyeshadow that much. So that one is just a dud, and I said this is a pretty old palette. I want to say this came out in 2013 or 2014. So this is Caparina Cocktail. So bye-bye. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through the end to see my decluttering. If you're new to my channel and you want to see more panning videos or videos about minimalism and decluttering, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.